When something calls to you, that's what you encounter too. When something makes itself interesting to you, when you find yourself compelled by something, when you fall in love with someone, when you're motivated by forces outside yourself to pursue something that interests you, the same thing has happened to you that happens to Moses. And Moses follows this. Moses has the faith to investigate what it is that fascinates him. And he approaches it and investigates it. And as he does so, his experience becomes deeper, and he begins to understand that he's starting to tread on sacred ground. And he takes off his shoes, which means he's not going anywhere, which means he abandons his specific identity. The shoes are emblematic of identity, which is why you can walk a mile in someone's shoes in order to understand them. He abandons who he is in pursuit of what he could be. And the consequence of that is that a voice speaks to him out of the depths of the burning bush, and it announces itself as the spirit of being and becoming itself. And what that means is that if you pursue that which calls you deeply enough, the voice of the spirit that gives rise to order itself will make itself known to you. And we know that because we know, all of us know, that if we pursue something deeply, if we pursue something with commitment, if we are devoted to something and pursue it, that our understanding of that deepens. That makes us deeper, and that as our understanding of that particular phenomenon deepens, we start to understand its connection with everything else. And the deeper, and there's no limit to the depth of that, and the consequence of that, and this is the consequence for Moses, is that the revelation of the spirit of being and becoming to Moses transforms himself into the sort of person who can lead the enslaved out of tyranny into the desert and toward the promised land. And so what that means is that that's what makes Moses into a leader, is that he takes what compels his attention with all due seriousness, investigates it wholeheartedly, allows his identity to transform as a consequence, and transforms himself with the help of what it is that's calling to him, transforms himself into the sort of man who can stand against tyranny and overcome the proclivity to slavishness, who can navigate through the desert and who can find the final optimized destination. And that's a pathway that is open to everyone, and that's indicated by the fact of calling and interest. That's a characterization of God.